Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Ram Dhamija. Welcome to my channel. So today is 6th of February. Today was Nifty expiry and it was actually a very good day. And not a very good day, but a good day. Why? Because there was one-sided movement in the market, and whenever there is one-sided movement in the market, then typically it's not bad. And there was not actually too much of knee-jerk reactions, etc. The only problematic thing today that has happened is that we have slipped in Nifty. So I will talk about all that, and I also will talk about how the options behaved and what was all in store for tomorrow, because tomorrow is RBI policy day. So I'm going to take you through all of that. I will start off first with how the market was today. So this is the Nifty chart. As you can see that we opened somewhere over here, which is 23,700. And immediately the first candle that actually was made was a big red candle. And if anyone was entering at 9:15, then the puts were always at a disadvantage. And somewhere over here my puts got taken out completely, so I was like fine. And after that it has been just a relentless fall in the market. So even though it is not showing in the numbers, it is about a fall of 0.5% as we speak right now. So over here the puts got taken out, no problem, and the calls were more than enough to compensate for that. And then there was not even one pullback attempt in Nifty after that. So it was smooth sailing, so to say. Now this line that you're seeing in blue is an important line because this was the budget day high. Now I was hoping that we will bounce off from here, or meander somewhere over here, but it actually broke this as well. I don't know whether we can call it a significant break or not, but we are still trading below this 23,635. As we speak, the max pain in Nifty is at 23,600. So let's see where the Nifty expiry ends. There's some 10-15 minutes still left for that. This is the daily chart of Nifty. Now if you see that we were trying to break this particular range and the 23,600 odd, we broke that yesterday, but again now we are back to the same level. So we really haven't broken out too much of the initial range of 23,000 to 23,500. Little bit, yes, we initially did that. It was looking very promising on 4th of February, but 5th and 6th we are almost getting back towards that range. So unless we see a big up move over here, and as I've said, 24,200 needs to be taken out for a really big up move to start, and where we can say that this leg of correction seems over. Unless that happens, then we are still in the woods. So we will have to see. So today was a disappointing day in terms of the portfolio per se. Still there is, I would say, 30 minutes left. So I don't know whether the markets are going to recover all that or no. But if let's say markets end over here, then it is a disappointing day. Banknifty on the other hand is not disappointed. It will probably be closing in the green, and which is a good sign. So Banknifty is showing much more strength than Nifty on all parameters, and that we have been seeing for many days now. Now coming to how the trades were placed, something interesting happened over here. Now this is the open interest chart. If you look at it, what happened was that yesterday we were at an open interest of almost 1, and day before we had actually reached 1.1, 1.2. Now from there we slid to 0.7. So in the afternoon this number was 32 crore calls versus 20 crore puts. Now it's come to 29 crore calls versus 20 crore puts. So clearly there was a huge call writing that happened on all strikes: 23,600, 23,650, 23,700. So anyone who was reading this data clearly knew that there is going to be tremendous pressure on the downside, and definitely that won't be easy for the Nifty to move up. So that was very clear, until of course there is a very wild short covering move that happens, which happens in, let's say, 1 or 2 out of 10 expiries. So so it was pretty much one-sided move, and it kind of got seen in this kind of open interest. Now in terms of the straddle premium melt, again it was very, very comfortable. This is the 13th, yeah, this is the 6th one. So if you see, we started somewhere over 122, which was always never going to be sufficient as a straddle premium, and from there we just kind of melted. There was no spikes in premiums, etc. There was a little big spike from 120, I think we moved to 140 odd, but after that it has just been smooth sailing. So it has been just one way fall. Now if we look at what is in store for 13th, which is the next week expiry, we have a decent enough premium, which is about 380 points as we speak. So tomorrow is going to be the RBI policy day, and I'm expecting some of it will melt. So maybe possibly immediately after open, we might see some sort of a spike in the premium, and after that, I'm expecting some decent melt in the premium as well. Bank Nifty, on the other hand, the premiums were more or less stable. Today, Bank Nifty premium actually opened up by 50 points, but after that, it has been pretty stable. So that has been good. Now, what are the other things to look out for? This is how the indexes have behaved today. So, along with Nifty, there is a fall in PSC, FMCG, mid cap. So, mid cap and small cap have again started falling, which is significant. And public sector enterprises are also down. Now, PSC pullback or rally or whatever you might call it was never really convincing in my opinion. And once the sector is out of favor or out of lead in a market, then it typically doesn't really become the leader of the next bull market. So I'm not expecting PSE stocks to lead the market in the next bull run, and hence any pullback in them. Yesterday all of them were up, infrastructure was up. Now today all of them are down. Infrastructure is down 0.75, as you can see. Mid caps are down, autos are down, energy is down. So they really don't have too much strength in them. Whereas the defensives, which have been doing fairly well for a long time, like pharma, IT, they all are up. Banking, they all are up. So is VIX slightly up. But otherwise, these sectors like public sector, enterprise, and infrastructure, metals, etc., don't have too much of strength in my opinion. In terms of how the heat maps look like, this is the Nifty 50 heat map. So there were a lot of losers in this, like BEL minus 3%, Trent is down again minus 8%, Titan minus 2%, Power Grid minus 1.5%, Bharti minus 2.4%. In terms of Nifty next, DMart is down minus 3%. Lodha is down minus 5.2%, and NHPC is down minus 2.5%, whereas the pharma names Torrent and Zydus both are up. In the broader indices, Hindustan Zinc was down minus 5%, Policy Bazaar minus 2.85%, Max Health is down minus 3.5%, Indian Hotels is down, Dixon is down, and BSE is down minus 4%, and all the other AMCs, brokerages, etc. are down as well. So all these names are very high flyers yesterday. So they have kind of come back to the subdued levels today. What else in terms of the international cues as we speak? I had talked about this in the morning as well. International cues are absolutely fine. There is no problem over there. Nasdaq futures are up 0.21%, so that is fine. Nasdaq had closed in the green yesterday, so that's also good. In terms of the dollar index is also behaving, it's closing to 108, but it is fine right now. And crude was below 75 today morning. Now that is slightly inching up, but it's 75 is still good. Our currency is at 87.56. I don't think it's going to hold too much if the dollar index keeps on going up. And gold is again at an all-time high, along with silver. So that continues its upward momentum as we speak. Now, couple of points. How was today for me? Today was fine, absolutely. I think I should be ending at 0.3, 0.4% for the day. No complaints, absolutely. The week has been very good. All the losses of day before are recovered. And February is now looking fine, absolutely no problem. And I'm hoping that February is going to be a very big month in terms of the earnings, because we have withstood the high volatility of January and still managed to end up pretty decently. So I'm expecting February and March to be good in terms of the earnings, and week one definitely has been very good. So it basically boils down to how you handle the very tough days. Like a couple of days back, it was the Sensex expiry day was very, very tough. Now, if you didn't lose too much on that day, I think you would have more than made up in the last 2 days for that. So days like those, if you can limit your losses, then the good days will come and they will take care of the profits for the month. So that is not a problem at all. Now, coming to RBI policy day, how am I planning to approach it? As I said, I will not be entering at 9:16. I have done the back tests and seen that 9:45 is the best time for entry. So I will be entering at 9:45 and placing my trades. I will keep you updated how the day went. Please do your own back test. Please don't follow exactly what I'm saying, but please do your own back test and please follow the system's data and then see what makes sense for you, because My trading systems might be different from yours, so there's no point trying to copy anything. And in any case, whatever I say is not to be construed as a advice. It is just for educational purposes. So, but I will be taking trades at 9:45. I will not be entering at 9:15, and I will be trading the same size, same lots that I do every day. RBI policy days, if there is not too much movement, then can be a very good decay days as well. So they turn out to be actually good for option sellers. So yeah, so that's it from me for today. Happy that the day is closing in green, because morning it was looking very tough when the puts had gone off, and the calls had not decayed at all. But then eventually the calls decayed, and they made more than made up for the puts. And I was not very aggressive today. I was like, let the market do what it wants to do. So I was just trading my systems and being conservative. So that's it from me now. If you like my content, please do subscribe to the channel. Okay, and please share it with your friends, and please let me know if you would like to be a part of my WhatsApp group. I'm thinking of starting a WhatsApp group as well. Not like the typical WhatsApp group, but a group where I will share knowledge and information, where everyone can benefit from it. So that's it from me now, and I shall see you tomorrow with another update. Take care. Bye bye.